So activity 2.14, which is about pH of salts. Collect the following salt samples: sodium chloride, potassium nitrate, aluminium chloride, zinc sulfate, copper sulfate, sodium acetate, sodium carbonate and sodium hydrogen carbonate. Some other salts available can also be taken. As these examples or these salt samples, they are easily available in our laboratory, so that is why. But if any other salt also, if it is available, then also they can be added here. So check their solubility in water. Use distilled water only. So when we need to get exact results, especially here which is related with the pH values, then we need to take distilled water. We have to prepare the solution of these salts in distilled water only. Check the action of these solutions on litmus and find the pH using a pH paper. Which of the salts are acidic, basic or neutral? Identify the acid or base used to form the salt. Report your observations in table 2.4. So I will be telling you almost all the points related with this activity 2.14. You need to understand this and then you yourself have to fill this table 2.4. If you can recall, we discussed one topic which is related with neutralization reaction, that how to make the products in case of neutralization reaction. That means how to understand that which salt is formed. So it depends on which acid and which base you have taken. Like any acid if you have taken, then in the aqueous solution of the acid, it is releasing hydrogen ion, which is positive ion, and then negative ion. And the aqueous solution of base, it is releasing hydroxide ion and any positive ion. So the salt which is getting formed in neutralization reaction, that is getting formed when the negative ion of the acid and positive ion from the base, they are combining, then they are forming the salt. Whereas water, it is formed from the hydrogen ion of the acid and hydroxide ion of the base. When they are combining, then they are forming water. So you have to understand that this is how we need to understand that which salt will be formed in what kind of neutralization reaction. That means in neutralization reaction, what kind of acid and base which we are taking. So here, after that, like it's very easy to understand that which from which acid, from which base any salt has formed. I will tell you also by taking the same examples which is given in this activity 2.14. And the other main important thing is about the nature of the salt, that how to identify, how to determine that which salt they are having acidic, basic or neutral nature. So let us discuss this. Now the first one is the first point, sodium chloride. So sodium chloride, you can understand that in sodium chloride, first what you have to do, you just write the chemical formula of all these salt samples given in this activity. Once you will write all the chemical formula of these salts, easily you will be able to understand that what are the ions involved in these salt compounds. And if you are able to identify the ions, then you only have to see that the positive ion, if you are able to understand this is the positive ion, so the base will be according to this positive ion, and the acid which you have, which you will take, that will be according to the negative ion present in the salt. For example, sodium chloride, so in this one positive ion is sodium. So this base which we will take will be sodium hydroxide, and the negative ion is chloride, so our acid will be hydrochloric acid. Then second is potassium nitrate. So potassium nitrate, our base will be potassium hydroxide and acid will be nitric acid. Aluminium chloride, so base will be aluminium hydroxide, and then it will be acid will be hydrochloric acid. So like this you have to just identify acids and base for all these salts, that from which acid and base these salts are formed. Let us take some more examples like sodium acetate. So as this is just a bit different, so sodium acetate, again it's very easy to identify that the base which we will take will be sodium hydroxide and acid. So here in this case of sodium acetate, our positive ion is sodium ion and negative ion is acetate, and the formula of this acetate ion is CH3COO negative. So on the basis of the negative ion only we are determining which acid we will take. So here acid which we will take will be acetic acid. Like we have discussed very some of the things related with acetic acid, like acetic acid is an example of a weak acid and it is present in vinegar. So in this case of sodium acetate salt, our base will be sodium hydroxide and acid will be acetic acid. Then next one is sodium carbonate. It is very easy again, like base will be sodium hydroxide as usual, and as it is carbonate, which is the negative ion here, so our acid will be here carbonic acid. So like this you can also determine for the other salts which is given. Now how to understand that which of these salts are acidic, basic or neutral? After this answer you can give only after identifying the acid and base from which these salts are formed. Now suppose the first example, which is very easy to understand, sodium chloride. So for sodium chloride, our acid is hydrochloric acid and base is sodium hydroxide. Now hydrochloric acid is very strong acid and sodium hydroxide is very strong base. So when the salt is formed from strong acid and strong base, then the salt nature will be neutral. And if suppose the salt is formed from weak acid and weak base, then the salt nature again will be neutral. If both acid and base they are strong, then the nature of salt which is formed is neutral. When both acid and base they are weak, then again the nature of the salt which is formed is neutral. Now in which case we will be having salts which is acidic or basic in nature? For example, sodium acetate, let us take. So sodium acetate, how this salt is formed? This salt has formed when we have taken sodium hydroxide as the base and acetic acid. Now we know that sodium hydroxide is very strong base and acetic acid is weak acid. So here in this case what will happen? The salt which is formed from strong base and weak acid, it is having basic nature. I am repeating this once again. If a salt like sodium acetate, if it is formed from a strong base and weak acid, then the nature of the salt will be basic. It is not a base. It is a salt, but as this salt is formed from strong base and weak acid, that is why the nature of the salt is also basic. Same way, if any salt is formed from strong acid and weak base, then its nature will be acidic. If you want, you can also just think about any such compound, which is I have given also some of the examples. You just think that you have to take any strong acid and then weak base, and the salt you have to form it like I told you that how to form the salt. Then the salt which you will form, that salt which is formed from a strong acid and weak base will be having acidic nature. You just try to recall it and try to find the example of such salt which is acidic in nature. So this is about activity 2.14. It is very easy, and now you have to fill this table 2.4 on the basis of this activity. So salts of a strong acid and a strong base are neutral with pH value of 7. On the other hand, salt of a strong acid and weak base are acidic with pH value less than 7, and those of a strong base and weak acid are basic in nature with pH value more than 7. So the same thing is given which I told you. Although here they have not taken that example, if a salt is formed from weak acid and weak base, then the pH value will again be 7. So here if you are getting any salt which is acidic in nature, that means which is formed from a strong acid and a weak base, then as it is acidic in nature, so its pH will definitely be less than 7. And if any salt is formed from strong base and weak acid, then its nature is basic, so its pH will be more than 7. So this is about the salts. So just try to fill this table 2.4 by yourself by understanding this activity 2.14. It's very easy, you will be able to do so, and try to recall the example which I told you. Thank you.